Good morning, everybody. This is Matt at Max Muscle here in Bellevue. I'm here to talk a little bit about choices that you guys are making in your food logs. Now, I know Farrell's tries to make it kind of easy on you guys in that first 10 weeks, and that all you really have to do is eat your 6 meals and focus on how many carbohydrates and how much protein you're supposed to have. But in reality, there's another factor to this, and actually two factors. One is how much fat is there in the foods that you have, and what's the quality of the food that you're eating. From what I'm hearing, a lot of food logs are including pizza 4 or 5 times a week, fast food several times, and although they can kind of come close sometimes to the amount of carbohydrates and protein that you're supposed to have, the amount of fat in these kinds of meals can be outlandish, which means the amount of calories you take in a day is much, much higher than they would need to be, and the quality of the food that you're taking in is probably pretty rough as well. If we start factoring in all of those different pieces, well, it's going to make sense that we're not going to get the kind of progress that we're really hoping for. So my hope is that you guys will take a look at this video and rethink some of the choices that you're making with your food. Instead of ordering a pizza tonight, why don't you make a homemade version with something that has less fat, that's a little less processed. Use some chicken on it instead of really fatty ground sausage. Make more things at home rather than eating out more often. The numbers can look the same as far as proteins and carbohydrates go, but fats are going to be better. You don't have to run away from fat. It's not like your day has to be fat-free, but when we're taking in lots and lots of fats and the quality of food that we're having is low, taking in lots of sugars and lots of white flours as our carbohydrates, there's no way our body's really going to be able to function at its best with those kinds of things in it. Candy as a carbohydrate, just because it fits the numbers, doesn't make it a good choice, and it's going to get in our way of our fat loss goals. So take a little bit of time this week, guys. Do some homework. Spend a little bit of time and figure out some good, healthful foods, some nutrient-dense foods, things that are lower in sugar and lower in the crazy fats, and maybe something that we're not getting through the drive-thru, and come up with a week or two worth of meals that you can do that doesn't really take much time, but is going to feed you better. You'd be surprised how much better you feel and how much more quickly your goals begin to happen. If you have questions, by all means, stop on into the store. You can reach us by phone at 402-932-2629, or you can always stop in and talk to us as well. Hopefully that helps. Again, this is Matt with Max Muscle in Bellevue. Good luck, guys. Hopefully you have some great results.